There comes a time in life when you pray and it feels like heaven is quiet. You've done everything you know to do. You prayed, you fasted, you obeyed, but it's like God suddenly went silent. And in that silence, you start to question yourself. Did I do something wrong? Did God forget about me? Why do I feel so far from Him? But the truth is, God's silence doesn't mean His absence. Sometimes the teacher is silent during the test. And right now, you may be in the middle of your test. But remember this: when God is silent, He is watching. When God is silent, He is preparing. And when God is silent, He is still faithful. Think about Joseph. He was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and thrown into prison for something he didn't do. Year after year, no word from God. But one morning, one moment, everything changed. The same Joseph who was forgotten in prison became a ruler in the palace. Silence doesn't mean God has stopped working. It means He's building something that can't be rushed. The same pit that humiliated you today can become the platform that elevates you tomorrow. And then there's David, anointed as king, but running for his life, hiding in caves, crying out, "Lord, how long?" He was chosen, yet still running. Favored, yet still hunted. But every tear in that cave was shaping his courage for the crown. So don't despise your silent season. It's in the silence that your faith grows roots. It's in the silence that your character matures. It's in the silence that you stop depending on what you feel and start trusting who you know: God Himself. Maybe right now you're facing a season like that. Your prayers feel unanswered, your dreams seem delayed, your confidence faded. But let me remind you, delay is not denial. God never wastes pain. Even when you can't trace His hand, you can trust His heart. Job said, "Though He slay me, yet will I trust Him." Even when everything was gone, he refused to curse God. And when the test was over, God restored double of what he lost. Your silence is not your ending. Your waiting is not wasted. God is teaching you to walk by faith, not by sight. The pain you feel today will one day be the story that inspires others. You are not being buried. You are being planted. There's a difference. Burial is the end, but planting is the beginning. God is not closing your chapter. He's writing your testimony. And just like Joseph, just like David, just like Job, you will look back and say, "If God had not been silent, I would not have grown. If He had not hidden me, I would not have been ready." So lift your head. Keep going. Keep believing. You may not understand everything right now, but faith is trusting God even when you can't feel Him. The silence won't last forever. The same God who called Lazarus out of the grave will call you out of this dry season. You will rise again. Your joy will return. Your dream will breathe again. So don't stop praying. Don't stop believing. Don't stop moving. Because soon the silence will break. And when it does, you'll realize God was never gone. He was simply preparing something greater for you. If you believe that God is still working, if you believe that His silence is not rejection but preparation, lift your heart and say with me, "Lord, I trust You, even in the silence. I believe You're not finished with me yet, and I will keep moving, because I know my breakthrough is on the way." If you believe this message, say Amen.